follows every street. A shadow walks where no one sees. No footsteps, no warning, no face. Only silence. And then nothing. Disappears at night, her window open, candlelight. An old man vanishes from his bed. Another morning wakes with dread. A child is gone before the dawn. The city whispers, then moves on. They search the alleys, they search the rain, but the shadow leaves no trace behind. They call him monster, they call him beast, a killer walking through the streets. But no one knows who he will choose, and no one knows what they have to lose. The butcher walks when night descends, a silent shadow with no face or friends. He comes for those who hide from light, behind their mask of innocence and lies. No witness sees him, no eyes remain. He disappears into the rain. The butcher walks, and someone else won't see the dawn. A respected man is found alone behind the walls of his private home. The city mourns a gentle soul, a pillar of the community. A politician speaks, he was a good man. A priest bows his head, the newspapers print their grief. But somewhere in the darkness, the shadow smiles, because the city only sees the mask. It never asks what lies beneath. The butcher walks when night descends, the silent shadow with no face or friends. He comes for those who hide from light, behind their mask of innocence and lies. The powerful mourn, the righteous pray, but someone knows what happened that day. Another disappears, then another. A respected doctor, a wealthy man, a beloved teacher, a man praised by everyone, a woman protected by powerful friends. They all had something in common, something nobody wanted to see. Behind closed doors with screams, behind locked doors with scars, children learn to fear their names. The cruel war, friendly faces, the torturer shook hands, the predator offered smiles, the sadist called it entertainment. And those who knew said nothing. Some signed papers, some destroyed evidence, some paid the right people, some stood behind the pulpit and told the world there is nothing to fear. But the shadow knew, he saw the masks, he knew the names, he heard the silence, he remembered. Now the truth begins to surface. Every victim had a secret, every secret had a name. Murderers, predators, torturers, those who delighted in suffering, those disappears. The streets fall silent, the masks remain, and somewhere